Good day, folks. It's Chris again. I've been busy throughout the weekend, and anyway, I started with Super Barrister. Super Barrister is the original uh, cross-examination module. It's running on Python, so it's basically like this, and you have a case summary. And this when I first started, it was all hard coded, so you can submit an answer yes or no. So it basically teaches a witness what kind of question you expect from a barrister if you go to court, and that allow us lawyers to have more time to deal rather than holding hands with the client and or the witness. So I mean, Python is very easy to work with, but it doesn't give you, what we call a market, like market screen. Sorry, market product. It's easy if you just do it online. I mean, do it on my own with a client. I ask my client to go here, and I put the case, and then they'll just do the thing, right? So I thought it could be something interesting. So I decided to convert that into React. This is currently running on my local host machine. I mean, I must give credit. Claude did most of the heavy lifting. Claude, but it still took time. It took two weekends, and a lot of debugging. Even though it followed exactly what my Python scripts was doing. This one, it runs on a yeah, I know. I use a very simple ones because I need to go back and forth. So what I did was that it runs on a supabase database. Everything that you see here runs free. I mean, I always make the point, whenever you code anything, you have to develop prototypes which runs on free resources. Otherwise, it's going to cost you too much, and you can't do much later if it doesn't work. The difference between this is that it has a video, and of course the AI questions, and you have a secure storage. So all this comes with dollars and cents. So let's see what it does. So in this case, I decided that allow people to put in their own context. So you can do your own context. There will be a professional version where you can upload your pleadings and so on, and then there will be this is your role. You tell the AI what he wants to play. In this case, you are the barrister representing the plaintiff. So you can change this. This is just a demo. Start examination. I'm currently using DeepSeek Chat. DeepSeek Chat is much faster, 10 times faster than DeepSeek Reasoning. DeepSeek Reasoning, so I'll just turn it off at this time. Okay, so what it does is that it creates question again, just like what you have seen before, but this is based on a different scenario. I don't have a camera. If it is a camera, you'll be looking at yourself. The whole thing will be recorded. The whole thing will be recorded. And the reason why recording is important is because the client or the witness will be able to see themselves and how they react, how they answer questions, which is the most important part. So in my case, you have the voice. If I start recording, you will have the voice. So you can hear the voice here, and they will create the transcript for you. So there you go. But anyway, so you can submit that. So, or you can type if you want. So the whole process will be, it doesn't make any sense here because what I just said doesn't really answer the question. It will confirm. So it takes what I said, and then it creates a second question. As you see, it jumps from 1 to add another question. And you can actually see this if I do this, F12. So F12, this is the authentication, and this is camera is not initiated, and it does this. Saving answers, answer save, and so on. It does that as it continues with the process. Right, so the second one I'll just say this, yes or no. There's another one which I haven't implemented in this, which is already in my Python. It's that you have to ask leading questions. So this doesn't ask leading questions yet. It will be done later. This is just a demo. I'm looking for, I'm looking for litigation firm that are interested in saving time, having a weakness, understand, because I've been litigator for many, many years, believe me. The weakest link, it's this one should be submit answers and continue. The weakest link is your client and the weakness, because client doesn't tell you the whole truth. I mean, we have so many people, so smart people, they don't just come to you as a lawyer. They obviously they shop around and see which lawyer can help them. And what they really want is not really just help, but to direct lawyers how to run the trial. And this is very common nowadays, especially those with a lot of money. So only rich people come and talk to lawyers, because the poor ones would not be able to afford the services in most cases, and so on and so forth, as you know. Anyway, just to let you know, this is this part here, and then you can continue the questions and you learn what, and then you can download the thing. So at the end, you go for end of examination, and they give you a score. So this is what it does. So I think I didn't even, yes or no. This one was actually generated by this was generated by the AI itself. The AI actually, I asked the AI to give you a response so that they understand what's going on. So that's it, folks. I'm again, like I say, I'm interested to speak to people who are interested. And this one has some problem because it got locked out. Okay, so it does that. Right, thank you very much.